Besides being bad at the game. Oh, I think we were gonna do the mission, weren't we? Maybe we should wait, though. Could do one of the other ones kinda easy. Could cover costs of fixing all of our broken crap inevitably happens. We need morale too. You know what, let's hold on. 17 days goes to 32 days to fly there? Good God. I wish I knew where the hell these systems were. Like, this map isn't very good. Where's that? Is that Weldry? That is Weldry, okay. So technically, it makes the distance to Weldry shorter, so maybe we should do that anyway. 32 days without pay is a long time. So 17 to be honest, but you know what. I don't know what rep does. I feel like I probably should know what rep does, but I don't. Let's do that. A little bit extra rep. I assume it just gives us more pay or something, I don't know.
Course plotted.
Centurion's gonna be done. We'll get to this mission before... We shouldn't pause every time. Hello. Get to this mission before our pay is due, so... Inventory spreadsheet. Running low on medical supplies. A bulk discount of medical supplies. It's only 25k. We don't need... Actually, no, yeah, we do, because we have 2 people out, so this will be useful. That means I'll be back in action before I die of old age.
All hands, make ready for docking maneuvers.
Maybe. Weird they have to wait on the jump ship before it actually goes somewhere. Suppose it makes sense thematically, but you know what? Do we need Medusa? Hold on. Barracks. No, I meant back over there we go. Freaking buttons. Now we already have 4 people, so we don't actually need them. We can do the mission without them. Hopefully we won't need him for the next mission either, but you never know. We'll proceed. Do I want to take this thing? Monstrosity full of SRMs. How much does SRM ammo give you? 100 rounds. So we have 200? 300. That's a lot of SRM. It's actually too much SRM now that I look at that. How much firepower relatively does it have? Infinite amounts. Are you PPC? You are. I like the PPC though. We need something that's short range probably. I don't know. How much movement does it have? Not very much. Who could have guessed? I feel like trying it though. Let's give it to Rugby. There you go, bud. Not a huge amount of armor for something built on SRMs, but hey, welcome to everything. We'll do this. Can SRMs fire when you melee? This is something I need to figure out actually. I don't think they can. I think it's only small lasers. God, it freezes every time it loads anything. Quality! Oh, there we go.
Command interface initiated.
What kind of landing zone is this? What kind of nonsense positioning is this? They have the high ground. They have good high ground, actually. Except for that pile of rock right there, but you know what. Well, this is slightly inconvenient, I suppose.
Aye, aye.
Moving out.
Confirmed.
Also, my Centurion does not have very much movement. Probably shouldn't have given it SRMs, but whatever. Are we gonna spot anything? What's our radar range? Not very far.
Standing by.
Move these two up first because they don't have very much movement apparently.
On my way. Roger that. Digging in.
Roger.
My two medium mechs are the slowest mechs, which doesn't make any sense, but I want the quick draw on the water if we can. Hey Ramu. How are you doing? I'm doing alright. Get the quick draw on the water.
Coordinates received.
And that's even relevant because he may not be able to shoot anything from there.
Roger.
Oh, hey.
We've got an unknown on sensors.
There's three of them. I'm doing alright. How are you, Ramu? So what are they? They are all light mechs. Which should make it easy as long as the locust doesn't get fucked up. I keep forgetting our icon is a Cthulhu. Is this even a good idea? Probably not, but we're gonna do it.
On it.
I should give this guy SRMs instead of MGs. If he can, he may not be able to carry it. Now that I think about that.
Acknowledged.
Good miss. I liked it. This is what I'm worried about is he walks over here and shoots my locust. He is a locust. Ow. Bloody thing. They have a PPC. I don't know what that is. It's a light mech with a PPC, and I forgot the name of it. You had a really good weekend. My god. I want to play God of War, but I don't own it, which makes it rather difficult to do so.
Confirmed.
Still can't actually see that thing from here, which doesn't make any sense. Neither do these percent chance to hit, but whatever.
Firing.
That was moderately embarrassing, but we'll be
Waiting on
right.
you, Commander. Uh-huh.
Oh wait. It's Rugby that has the Centurion, that's right. I thought Glitch had it, but I'm being an idiot. That's why the percentages were so bad. You doofus.
Get you next time.
We're gonna have trouble hitting any of these because they're all light mechs, so. Unfortunate, but that's alright. It's icy, and the quick draws in the water.
On it.
Could just shoot forever. And miss with most of the missiles, but hey!
That hit something good.
Let me go first. No. Hey, bud. I don't like these fancy camera angles.
What's up, boss?
Decker, shoot him in the butt. Actually, do I want to shoot him in the butt? Not really. Shoot him in the face.
Here it comes.
We already blew all the armor off the front of it. You may as well shoot it.
Target neutralized.
Hello. Panther, that's what it's called. God dang it. This is what I always want to avoid in missions, is arms being blown off, because those are expensive to repair.
Receiving you.
Is there a minimum range on SRMs? Don't actually know. Is range standard? Don't know. I don't know. Updating your Switch and plan to play Mario Odyssey. You made 6 tortillas? Yo, you could eat 6 tortillas way faster than that. What if I shoot at them here? What's the chance? 60? We need to figure out if there's like a minimum for these, so let's walk over here and shoot them. There does not appear to be. But they didn't get any better, so.
Aye, aye.
I hit his head at some point. I want a Switch. Switches are expensive
I
though.
hear ya.
The PPC man needs to die. Which I think the PPC's in the core anyway, so. Actually, no, it might be on that arm. You ate 2 hours ago, there's already room for
What's
more.
up, boss?
Can never have enough. This might be overkill.
Firing.
Turns out it wasn't.
Target eliminated.
There's so much stuff for Switch that I would like to use. Hello. Of all possible targets, you picked the biggest thing.
Good to go.
So this dude's missing an arm.
Confirmed.
Means he's missing a machine gun and whatever ammo was on that. I actually don't know what was on that arm besides the machine gun.
Putting one in the back. Ready for orders.
Alright, rugby. Yeah, we need to adjust this sentry gun because it has too much SRM ammo and not enough actual damage. Maybe put a machine gun instead of that autocannon. Or just use LRMs. Doesn't really matter. Actually, you know what? We will use LRMs instead of SRMs. They're heavy though.
Waiting for orders. You betcha. Uh-huh.
You didn't kill him with that? Alright, game.
Commander.
You asked for it. Here you go.
Firing full complement on enemy. Give them everything you've got.
I'm inspired.
Enemy
No,
down.
we've done it. Wasn't that good.
Mission.
I mean, it was a light mech that we lost an arm on, so it can't be that bad, but it is going to cost us time to fix it. Like, what does this do? I don't understand what the reputation is for. He lost an MG and that's it. Well, and the body part, but... We want the Panther piece. Eventually we'll build a Panther. If we get enough pieces of ones we've blown up. Maybe. Possibly. Gain experience, need your guy, whatever. Fix my shit. No, not that. You refit. Fix all your shit, put the MG back on there. What is that? We don't have an MG. Well, that's unfortunate. Hold on. We should adjust this one too while we're here, actually. Do we have LRMs? We have 3 LRM 10s. How heavy are these? Oh my lord. My Lanta. I mean, if we're gonna use LRMs, we could strip the armor down. Oops. We're gonna have basically no armor. How much is this? 120? That's 4 volleys? We're overweight like this. Here, the AC. There we go. No autocannon. And that gives us actually really good head armor, but apart from that, that's alright. If our left torso ever gets shot off, we're gonna be in a bit of a pickle. Actually, we don't need heat sinks now, do we? How much heat do these generate? 12? Actually, LRMs generate a lot of heat. But more armor. We don't. Heat sinks. Hodgepodge of a thing here. 27 days, good god. Hey, Pandosity. Alright, so we need to buy an MG. We can't buy an MG, so the Locust is out of commission for now. There's no store on this system. That's awkward. Well, what can we do instead? Well, this place has... Oh, that's a lot of pay. 2-star, 2 skull, whatever, and it's Martian. That's not very good. I'm still interested in having some suggestions on what to play. It might be fun to replay Dark Cloud 2. I was actually thinking of replaying that again at some point, just because I like the game. Phantom Brave. 14 days to travel. Both of these are Martians, so... Ambush convoy. Maybe we'll do this one and just deal with the not having, what's it called? We trade like 200k for every tick of this. Is that worth the reputation? Again, I don't know, because I don't know what reputation does. grape juice. Excuse me, sir. Oh wait, we can't even do this yet because we're down. Yeah, we have to wait for Medusa anyway, so. Because Decker got his arm shot off. There we go. Contracts. This one. This one's gonna be hard because it's Martian, which sucks. But it's also 2 dingly dingles. And we're down battle mechs, so we're gonna be without a light mech entirely. Medusa, have that. Actually, there you go, swap that. We have 3 mediums, a heavy, we're missing the light. We don't have any fire support, do we? No. Well, we'll see how this goes, I suppose. You know what, actually? Hold on. Hold up. How long until that thing's done? Alright, way too long. Right. Not waiting for the Centurion, unfortunately. Go with this. There we go. We're off. We're gonna have slightly more tonnage than the enemy, but that doesn't mean we're gonna have a free ride, because this game has a tendency to blow off your mech's arms rather suddenly. Or shoot them in the head and kill your pilot. No matter how good your mech is, there's always that chance that it's gonna get shot in the head, which instantly kills it. I think even an Atlas, if you take an AC-20 to the head on an Atlas, which is the biggest, heaviest thing in the game, 100 tons is as high as it goes,
Command interface initiated.
it dies instantly. So that's a thing. We'll rendezvous at this location. Okay, so we must be very careful protecting them. What is this? Radiation field. That's a lot of heat. This is unfortunate. What is this? Another radiation. There's radiation everywhere, man.
Roger. Coordinates received.
I'm glad our quick draw is one of our fastest mechs. Somehow. That's a whirlwind. Reduce movement and spotting distance, but provide cover. Basically trees. Except it reduces your own spotting.
Copy. Time to earn our money.
Hello. Locust. Jenner. I don't know what that is. I mean, plus 10 heat. Did we run through a... Hey. Did we run through some radiation? This is why I hate Martian. Also why I hate dynamic camera views. Hey. He's gonna machine gun us at point blank. Which didn't do very much.
Damage is minor, Commander.
From your turn to the more scary your turn. This guy has an autocannon, so you cannot really shoot the dude directly in front of him. Yeah, we walked through a radiation field. God damn it.
Confirmed.
Gotta make the beeping backup noises. Why is it so hard to hit you people with guns?
Confirmed. Firing.
Oh well, we blew off his arm, that's pretty good. There's got 2 lights, at least a medium. 2 mediums. 2 lights, 2 mediums.
Good to go.
What do you have? PPC. Shoot that nugget over there. Make sure we don't run through anything. Well, actually, shoot this dude instead.
Got it.
You missed! The only reason you're here is to hit stuff with a PPC, and you missed. That should be the other medium mech, which has a PPC. And actually hit, unlike our pilot.
Systems holding.
Why do we even pay you?
Aye, aye.
Alright, so... I don't know where I want you. I mean, you have autocannons, so you have decent range, but... Put you there.
Firing jump jets.
Again! Look at the chance to hit. We're gonna multi-target this. There you go. Why is it so hard to hit this locust? Oh, because it's guarded and 4 evasion. That'll do it. Locust is bothering me. You're a thick boy, so you can't rotate very well, apparently.
Location confirmed.
I keep forgetting it takes like 1 billion action points to rotate this thing. We need to kill something, so we may as well kill the Jenner. Hopefully.
Taking the shot.
He says. We blew off both of its arms.
Think I hit something good.
I guess this is okay. I suppose. Gonna machine gun the quick draw? I'm okay with this. We're just gonna slowly walk backwards. Yeah? Mm-hmm. I like it so far. Oh, Shadowhawk. Shadowhawk's taking a beating and I dislike this. At shaming your mechs now? It's a big mech. So the problem here is the light mechs are giving line of sight to those.
Aye, aye.
Which is letting the one with the PPC shoot from outside visual range. There we go.
Target eliminated.
So we're spending our turns shooting at the far less intimidating light mechs instead of these guys back here. Hey, that's a Griffin. Griffins have heavy lasers, large lasers, whatever. It's the blue one.
Systems holding.
That's all I remember about Griffins. But now we can try and shoot at him. Yeah, see, there's the L laser, which I think is center mounted. Center mounted stuff gives you, ooh, that was lucky. Center mounting stuff gives you better accuracy, because arm mounted stuff is a little bit less stable, but... Do this guy. I'm like here, so we shoot the little guy. Maybe.
Jumping.
But it requires you rotate your entire mech to shoot at things, which I think means it has a slightly lower firing angle. Good God, look at the heat. 'Cause we're basically gonna have to overheat if we want him to shoot, aren't we? Yeah.
Confirmed.
Good turn. I liked it. Good job, Medusa.
What's up, boss?
Why is Martian territory like this?
Acknowledged. Tango down.
Alright, so it's just the mediums. One of which has a PPC and the other one has a large laser. It's a cicada. Nice miss. I actually think the only thing on a cicada is a PPC.
Standing by.
Oh, it has 2 MGs. There you go. Rather curious little thing.
What can I do for you?
I think the biggest threat is actually the Griffin still.
Roger that. Firing on target.
You like how I say cicada? Not the proper pronunciation, but it is my cicada. I could blow off his leg. That would be actually a good idea, if possible.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Blew up a heat sink, but that's not his leg.
Reporting. Critical hit.
Your job was to blow his leg off, so he fell over.
Orders.
Alright, it's your turn. Look at the heat. He blew off his left arm. That's not his leg. Continuing with the theme of not shooting his leg. Oh, the precision shot drops him. That's right, I forgot. Let's go big. Get the Griffin out of the question.
Firing all weapons.
Oh, there's the leg destroyed. You hate those little bugs, and there's so many in Floridia, sorry.
This heat is cooking my internal structure.
You'll still get to shoot, unfortunately. Assuming he even can, it might be too much heat without a heat sink. He's still got the lasers.
Oh,
And he
that
hit the head. That's unfortunate. Welcome to the chat room. I never left the chat room, Twitch.
Ready for orders.
You on about? Let's shoot at this guy real quick because it'll drop his initiative down.
All weapons. Go. Take that.
Wonder if my chat's broken now. It doesn't mean this guy's gonna go and shoot a laser again. Maybe. That one went through the rock. By God, it's the future.
I'm showing minor damage.
Waiting for orders.
I dislike the amount of heat in this place and it bothers me. Ooh. Apparently blowing up MG ammunition is very good.
Ready for orders.
Oh, right, you can't shoot him because spin me right round, etc. Did anyone else get the welcome to the chat room message? We're gonna have to repair things anyway. We may, you know, this. Wait, he's already gone. Actually, let's try and.
Engaging.
Nice shot. He's already gone, so we can just kind of chill.
Good to go.
Although you're gonna shut down unless I do that. Sure. And then you missed 3 of them anyway, whatever.
Now it's on.
Bloody game.
Watch my heat. I'm taking damage.
Oh, that's right, that's not the end of the mission. I completely forgot, actually.
On the move.
Position confirmed.
I actually thought that was the end of the mission. We're gonna have so much heat damage. You're plus 10 heat, stop that. We're going to have so much heat damage.
Heading out.
Moving to position.
On my way.
Got it.
You know what I wish was better? Was Mech Warrior Online.
Don't need to tell me twice.
That had so much potential to be a great game that I enjoyed, considering my time spent in World of Tanks. But
Affirmative.
it was not very good,
Heading out.
unfortunately.
Roger.
Mostly just the business model they used.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace. Looks like enemy reinforcements.
Enemy reinforcements. They'll stay near us for protection. Yeah, where is the extraction point though? Oh, it's over here. What do you... They stay towards me for protection. Where are you going, bud? Look near APC. Different than the armored APC than we saw before. If it just had like any sort of semblance of a reasonable like progression system that didn't involve money, I'd probably been more along with it.
Coordinates received.
We still haven't got past tier 6 in World of Tanks. Where are the reinforcements at? Didn't it say something about enemy reinforcements? The edge of the map isn't very far away. We still have no radar contact. I liked World of Tanks for quite a while, but it has the same problem that seemingly everything has now, where they're a little bit too focused on making money. I think that's more true of the other World of games that they made. Like the World of... I forgot what they're called. Warplanes and Warships or something? I think is what they were.
Roger.
Aye, aye.
You betcha.
Heading out.
We did it.
Commander. The package will be on its way soon.
More contacts on the radar. There's one over there. Is this just where the colonists have to get to? Because if so, they're probably done this turn. World of Warships is god awful, you can't play it. I played for a while, but it's without spending anything in that game, it's extremely difficult to accomplish anything productive. And it's the same thing with War Thunder, really. Like, beyond the first few tiers of War Thunder, it's ridiculous trying to get anything done. Which sucks, because War Thunder has that same potential. Same with Mech Warrior, beyond like the first... Or to protect it for a turn,
Standing
okay.
by.
Beyond like the first... I think 3 tiers of Mech Warrior, you're not getting anything useful. You know what, we'll shoot the blackjack. Shoot it in the left torso. I mostly wanted Mech Warrior Online to be good because it's Mech Warrior and that's always neat looking.
Waiting on you, Commander. I read you, Commander. Moving out.
Who doesn't like piloting a giant mech and shooting giant lasers?
Uh-huh.
Plus the cockpit view was so cool. It looked neat. Everything felt chunky when it was moving around and stuff. Oh, they have a trebuchet. No, don't do that. Fuck. I'm so mad.
Yep.
There's nothing I could have done about that either. It's just guaranteed damage. That sucks. We'll continue shooting at the blackjack because he's taking the damage, so. This was all I needed too. I just needed this one round to finish and then we would have been good. But nope. It's all ogre now.
Move order received.
Trying to get my mechs in the water so they can shoot more often. Whatever liquid this is on Mars.
Acknowledged. Critical hit, Commander.
Good job.
That was it. I just...
Objective secured.
Man. Freaking trebuchet. That's the mech I want, by the way. Is that trebuchet? Its entire purpose is to fire LRMs at things. Which it did, rather effectively.
Damage is minor, Commander.
So we're gonna lose whatever bonus money we would have gotten from that objective.
Receiving you.
I really do want you to die. If you could, like, accomplish this for me.
On it.
We blew up a heatsink. He hadn't even shot yet, I don't think.
Target's taken a critical hit.
Oh no, he did shoot. He shot at someone. I remember. This is where I wish I had a light mech to deal with the trebuchet.
That shot got past my armor.
The shot got past my armor.
Waiting for orders.
Because unfortunately, we have no reasonable way to deal with the trebuchet. If you can get close to it, it does basically nothing, but you have to get close to it, so.
Special delivery.
Good shot. Not bad. Ain't kill it, but it was a good shot.
Commander. On my way.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Taking the shot.
I want this blackjack to die so that we have one less threat to worry about. Because we need to basically bum rush the trebuchet. Close to shoot at the blackjack.
Copy that.
Plus, you know, we should have actually... Nah, that was probably a mistake. Should have done something with the Shadowhawk. Because the Shadowhawk has no armor somewhere on the front of it. Which isn't very good. Oh, it's his turn. Off he goes. We may just need to run away with the Shadowhawk.
I'm under heavy fire. Orders.
Missing a leg. Then the leg, a heatsink. Well, he's about to be missing a lot of armor, actually. See, the problem is he can't run because he's unsteady. We can jump jet. That doesn't get very far, though. You can't run away from a trebuchet. That's not how trebuchets work. As you may or may not know, trebuchets have quite the range.
Roger.
We're just gonna have to accept aggressive play here. I could bulwark. Or vigilance. Alternatively, I could shoot this guy.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
There we go.
Mech destroyed.
That takes him out of the equation at least. So Trebuchet, oh, what is this camera angle? Very shaky camera angle. He has decided to
Waiting on you,
retreat.
Commander.
Waiting for orders.
Move Medusa up. That's probably a good idea, actually. The Trebuchet is gonna go next, and he's probably gonna shoot at this dude there. I could get lucky and blow off the LRM. Seems unlikely. Especially if all of our shots miss. Oh, actually, he can't shoot the LRMs, can he? Well, he's going to. Getting greedy with the AI there.
What can I do for you? Moving out.
Shoot at him or do I shoot at him? I shoot at this man. The one trade-off with trebuchets, apart from the fact that
Came from.
they have basically no close range weapon, they have two lasers, is that they effectively have no armor.
Location confirmed.
At least compared to other stuff, they effectively have no armor. We're gonna overheat this again, aren't we? That's gonna be an expensive repair. Actually, we could do that.
Roger that.
Ain't kill him, unfortunately, which means he's gonna get another turn. Oh, what are you doing? Breaking my legs? Breaking my legs.
Commander.
Rather rude of him. Actually, yeah, we'll just keep using precision strikes. I think the arms are the lasers. Oh, we blew off the torso. The torsos, I think, are the LRMs, and then the arms are lasers.
Receiving you.
Good to go.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Standing by.
All you gotta do is kill him. Preferably without overheating, but preferably killing him. There we go. Sometimes it's so hard to kill stuff.
That one's gone.
Ain't got no armor, just shoot him in the head. It's easy.
Ready for orders.
We have a severe issue in that our torso has no armor. Your legs have no armor. The other thing I could do is this, somewhat comically effective.
Affirmative.
That's gonna make us shut down. Worth it.
Give him everything.
Told you it was worth it.
Tango down.
The alternative is actually we could have just left.
Shutting down.
But if you kill everything in a mission, it auto ends the mission.
Mission successful.
Plus you get more scrap from fighting them. But we also take more damage, so is it worth it? I don't know. Probably not, considering we failed the bonus objective. Oh my god. 15 days plus all this repair. Didn't someone lose a heatsink? That was the other mech that lost on that trade. What do I want? A cicada. I mean, we could get a trebuchet piece. Probably not a bad idea. Or get a Jenner piece. Also probably not a bad idea. Jenner's a very good light mech. Made of tissue, but it's still very good. Let's get a trebuchet piece, see what else we get. A heatsink. It was an MG that we were missing too, wasn't it? Which we just got one, which is awfully convenient considering we can't buy things here. Mech warriors are gaining experience. Blah 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 blah. I'll do in a second. We gotta fix all of our stuff now. Gonna be a bit expensive. 24 days. MG. There it is. There you go. Confirm. That takes 10 days.
Right.
Mechs have to be worked on one at a time. People in the medbay don't, they all go at the same time. But mechs go one at a time, so 61 days to get the locust done. That's a long time. Unfortunately, our mech tech is really low and we currently have no way to increase it.
Ready for orders.
Oh, my people in medbay get experience? Question mark. 15 overheat threshold. Oh. Just make her super beef. Like, get her in a huge mech with a lot of guns. Seems like a good idea.
Mech warrior training complete.
Ready for orders.
And you're one of my scout dudes, so I need you to have piloting, right? Yes. Like, all this other stuff wouldn't be bad either, but mostly piloting.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Waiting on you, Commander.
+1 max evasion.
Training complete.
Everyone's evading. I have too many gunners, probably. But I like gunners.
Mech warrior training complete.
Standing by.
I think he was gonna be my other scout dude. Even though he's been in bigger mechs like this entire time.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Wait, let me do this too.
Training complete.
And then me, I've been out of the game since the very start, so I'm basically worthless, but I'm gonna be good at everything, question mark. Probably gunnery and tactics. Yeah, gunnery and tactics.
Mech warrior training complete.
I just want to reiterate that I have actually been out of the game since that first mission. I'm still in medbay. Alright, let's look at our contracts. It'll be a long time before everything's fixed. It takes 25 days to get there. We may as well fly there. There's no shop here, so there's no reason to stay here. So we may as well fly there. Pass some time. It'll be
Ready to go.
way
Find
too
out
long.
whenever you are.
Unfortunately, we have to do the more expensive and normal because we're running out of morale. People don't like being paid nothing, unfortunately.
Make ready for docking maneuvers.
Greedy people. Oh right, I was like, what's going on? I didn't get off, but I forgot we have to jump multiple times. Is it due to third time, or are we leaving? Nope, we're doing it again. Decker's return to duty. Jump ships can only go from one planet to another planet, they can't skip them. Apparently this is our stop. Think of it like a bus, and all the planets are the bus stops. Has to stop at every stop. Make sure anyone gets off. Medical point boost is gone, but it doesn't matter because everyone's back anyway. Including me. Haha. And we're about to be at Weldry, wherein we will not do this contract because we don't have any mechs. Not yet. We're gonna have to blow money waiting because it's just gonna take so long to get these mechs back. Unfortunately.
I've got the financial report.
Which 300k every month is a lot of money when that's basically how much we make from one mission, so. This perspective looks so janky because of the way the ship is pointing. I know it's in orbit, it doesn't matter which way this thing's pointing, but it just looks funny. Ow. I don't think we're actually going to use the locust now that I'm done, now that I'm waiting for this, but we may as well.
That work order you submitted is complete.
Did we ever change the Centurion? I think we did, right? This one. Yeah, we gave it a bunch of LRMs. Alright. Do the contract. This is a actually rather difficult mission, so we have to fight a lot of stuff during this. A dumping ground for his political enemies. Gasp. An imposing structure appears on your view screen. What makes Weldry so inhospitable? Sub-zero climate, that seems like a positive to me. Inedible vegetation, I don't eat plants. A lie, but you know. Oh, I forgot about... There's giant swarms of mosquitoes on this planet. The size of your thumb. That's the world I want to live on. Ow, again. Set Uncle's hostages free? Yeah, sure, I'm ready. Question mark. Good hunting. Alright, so we're gonna take, instead of the Shadowhawks, I don't like it, we're gonna take the Centurion. It would be a bad idea to take the Locust for the line of sight capabilities. But considering how much stuff we have to fight, he's gonna end up dying if I take a Locust. Let's take myself as well. We'll give myself 2 people with evasive movement. That's really good though. You know what? Give myself the Centurion. Here we go. Be the first mission I've deployed on in like 7 months. well, it was actually quite that long, but it's a lot of months since I was actually in a mech. I may have forgotten how to pilot one. Admiral Balaroo is alive. My god.